All right, for real though. Man, 2020. What a year. So it's been a couple of months since I did one of these videos. I know I was trying to do one every single week, but things got a little chaotic, so I haven't had as much time to focus on this, but I did want to get this video out. The goals for 2020, as a comedian, as a person, trying to entertain people, trying to build a new career in comedy. I wanted to track my goals this year. I was pretty serious about it, and I've done pretty good over the year. Failing to plan is planning to fail, as they say. It's true. I feel like if I track my goals, it's easier, I think, than just being a rolling stone and just trying to wing it. For comedy, I feel like I have to be a little more driven by choices. We're all given choices, and I want to make sure that, okay, is this choice going to help me get to those goals, accomplish those goals, or not? If I don't have the goals in front of me, then I'm literally just picking and choosing based on how I feel that day. Before we jump into the goals, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're here every week. We stream live shows every week. We did take a small hiatus for the holidays. I'm going to be vlogging throughout the year as a comedian and as just a person here in Los Angeles, living and working in an entertainment business itself. And let me know in the comments below, did you accomplish your goals this year? What kind of goals do you have coming up for 2021? I want to hear them. Let's make 2021 our So let's go over the goals, the big, the bad, and the ugly. So I have a list of my goals. All right, one of the goals where I feel like I failed was education. I wanted to explore improv classes, some acting classes. I wanted to do more things throughout the year. However, with the pandemic, that kind of put a halt on that. I did do some personal educating online, and then I also started doing writing sessions, and I still have them going on. So as far as education in the classical sense, I failed to do that. However, I figured out other ways to keep trying to educate myself. I also wanted to put together 30 minutes of material so I could do a 30-minute set. I'd love to do that. Did I create 30 minutes of material? Sure, yes I have. Is it 30 minutes of polished material that I feel like I'm just gonna have laugh after laugh after laugh for 30 minutes straight? I don't know if I could do that right now. I wanna get there, and I wanna do that. Also, another goal which failed was book every major comedy club in Los Angeles. Ice House, Haha, Improv, the Comedy Store, Laugh At. I wanted to do all the big major comedy clubs. I wanted to really shoot for the stars and try to get in every comedy club this year. Obviously, failed on that one because of things beyond our control. Moving on. So one of my goals this year was to book my first show. I wanted to produce it and book it, and then that got pushed back. However, in the wake of COVID, I was able to create, and I did it as quickly as possible, I created Keter's Comedy Corner, which we had our first episode stream live on YouTube March 27th of 2020, which was only 2 weeks after the lockdown. We had huge technical difficulties. We had 45 minutes of an echo, which was insane. There was just so many technical issues because I was trying to do all these things at once, and I had so much to learn. That was my first live stream ever in my life. And having all these people involved, and I had way too many comedians, and that was just a huge challenge. However, I created that show. It was going to be a weekly show. I pushed myself, and huge success in my opinion. We had streamed 33 episodes between March and December throughout the year. I've met so many amazing comedians along the way. I've met people from all over the world. It got me onto other virtual shows that were in England and South America, or not South America, but South Africa. Huge success, and I'm going to continue doing that. One of my goals was to book one live show a week. So in 2020, my goal was to be in front of a live audience once a week. That was an attainable goal, 52 shows minimum. COVID happened, it shut everything down. Obviously, it squished my ability, it squashed my ability to be able to do that, which is why I created that online show, because I figured this was at least me trying to be in front of an audience every single week. People who would tune in and want to be entertained every single week. We had a lot of bumps in the road, but we've ironed out a lot of the technical difficulties, and the show has come a long way. So I did great in that goal. All right, another goal of mine, this was more of a YouTube thing. I launched this channel at the beginning of 2020. I wanted to basically create one YouTube video a week for the first 6 months and then go up to 2 videos a week after 6 months. Did I do that? Yes and no. So yes, the first 6 months, I definitely was pumping out videos every single week, but getting up to 2 a week, no, but I was also streaming live shows every Thursday. So in my opinion, I kind of made that count. When I made this goal, Kidder's Comedy Corner didn't exist. When I started streaming live every Thursday, in my head, that was me dropping 2 things each week. I was dropping a video each week and then doing my live show every Thursday. I do want to up that this year. So I'm trying to get better at getting the content into my computer, getting it formatted and getting it edited and cut together as quickly as possible. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward and keep trying to get better. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and then as far as videos, like I haven't dropped some of these videos over the last 2 months, and that's because I picked up a Netflix show. I've been busy working 60, 70 hours a week. For those who don't know, I do set lighting in Hollywood. I've been working in the film business for 17 years, lighting the actor, making them look pretty. One of my goals was to write 20 minutes every single day. I just can't wrap my brain around this one. I'm trying to write 20 minutes a day minimum. I find it hard to write twice a week sometimes. I don't know what it is. Sitting down and either pen and paper or on my computer just trying to type stuff out, it is such a challenge for me to focus and do that. Maybe I need a I'm not suggesting that for people, but maybe it'll help me focus. That is something that I have to work on. That is like fitness. That is like working out. That is a habit you have to develop. And speaking of fitness, I've gained some weight. Okay, so for fitness, when the lockdown first happened, I was like, nope, not me. I know a lot of people are gonna get lazy and not do anything. I was like, not me. I did the Insanity program. It's a 9-week program, intense, high intensity, interval training. Long story short, I lost, I think, 18 pounds. I felt great. My whole concept of working out was I didn't want to let the lockdown get me down. I knew a lot of people are going to fall into this whole, oh, I don't have to go to work. I don't have to do anything. I can just stay home and eat Doritos. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure I worked out while we were all having to stay home. 9 weeks later, I was like, okay, we're still locked down. Now what? You know what? I'm going to go run. And so for 5 or 6 weeks thereafter, I was running anywhere between 3-5 days a week. I was losing weight. And so total, I think I lost around 20 pounds. Then the summer came about and there were fires here in Los Angeles. It's the first time I ever experienced going out shopping on the weekend and my eyes were burning. That's how bad the air quality was. You can't go out and run in those conditions. And it was like that all summer. So I literally just was forced to stay indoors. And sadly, I gained. We're gonna jump on the scale and see where I'm at. Here we go. Are you kidding me right now? For real? It's sad. Moving on. Something to work on for this year. All right, these are my social media numbers. I say this because one of my goals was to get my social media numbers up. 10 people following you on Instagram, that's only 10 people, and Instagram's algorithm, they'll probably only let 2 of those 10 people see your stuff. So, so you need more and more people. So these are my numbers in Instagram. So my goal for 2020 was to hit 2,000 Instagram followers. At the beginning of this year, I was at 775. As of today, I'm at 1,062. You know, I grew like 300 followers on there. And then on YouTube, I set 1,000 subscribers in my first year. Wow, did I fall short of that? However, I am totally grateful for the people that are here and who have tuned into my channel. I started this year with 0 subscribers. As of today, I'm at 357 subscribers, and I'm happy with that. To be honest, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to hit 4,000 watched hours. And those numbers are huge. Those are hard to hit until you finally like get into their algorithm and you start growing. And people that do that, I've looked at a lot of people who do that, and it can take anywhere between 3 and 8 years before you finally start getting on that growth track. And when you do, it seems like people grow exponentially. But that's not my primary reason why I'm doing YouTube, is to get subscribers. It is so I can share content as a comedian. You know, the people that are here, I'm humbled that I have 357 people who've tuned in. A lot of you have tuned in because of Kidder's Comedy Corner. You like the live stream. Other people have tuned in because you just want to see what it is, you know, what a comedian does. I've had a lot of people ask me about, you know, the comedy life and is it right for them? Should they do it? So I'm very grateful for the 357 of you that are here today. All right, Twitter, I said 2,000 followers. Twitter is one of those things I've never been able to figure out. My daughter is way better at it than me. I started the year with 896. I'm at 934. I don't know. Maybe because I don't tweet enough. My daughter has thousands and thousands of subscribers or followers or tweeters or whatever they're called on Twitter, but she's an artist and she's 13 and she has beautiful content and people love her stuff. I haven't figured that out yet. TikTok, I said 30,000 followers. I've been doing TikTok for a few years now. I started off the year with just over 17,000. I am now over 18,300. So I gained quite a few followers, mostly because of this thing and my son. So I did a video this year, just a couple months ago, with my son dancing to this little top thing. And it went viral. It got 1 million views. Got around 70,000 likes. I think I picked up like 600 followers from that. All right, guys, so that was a goal recap for 2020. I got some big, ambitious goals for 2021. Is it shoot for the moon and miss, but you'll land amongst the stars, I think is what it is. Something like that. Like, just go above and beyond your goals. Make sure they're ridiculous. I do believe in SMART goals, the whole simple, measurable, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. All right, if you watched this far, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love you. We will see you in 2021. God bless.